All right, again, you don't have to write any of this down. You just need to sit back and take it all in because it's very important. We're now going to go through a bit of the maths when it comes to annuity. So remember, most of the time, it's going to be in the context of retirement. Now, the numbers here are going to be kind of ludicrously small for a retirement, but it's going to just help us with the maths because I don't want to make the maths too ugly here. Let's imagine for a moment I retire with $100 in my annuity. First of all, I'm going to be dead pretty quickly because you can't live off $100 for like several years. You couldn't even live a day off $100. But let's just pretend in this world you can. So I retire and I've got $100 in my annuity. I've got $100 in my annuity. This here is going to be the recursion relation that is going to help me determine how much money I'm going to have in each iteration. And let's say I'm making withdrawals every month. Okay. Well, my annuity account does two things. The first thing it does is that every month it gives me 10% of the balance. So 10% of the balance every time. So if I have $100 in there, 10% of that is going to mean I'm going to have $110. I've earned an interest of $10 there, all right, an interest of $10. But the other component of my annuity account is the fact that I'm going to be withdrawing $15 from this account. I'm going to be withdrawing $15 from this account. So that means at the end of the first month, I have $95 as my balance. So it's really important here for you to appreciate that this withdrawal that I'm making is taking all of the interest, isn't it? I'm taking all of the interest because remember, there was $10 of interest and I'm taking out $15. So I'm taking out all of that interest. And I'm also taking out a little bit of the principal as well. I'm taking out a little bit of the principal and that's why it decreased. And then we continue on. So now I have $95 in my annuity. I figure out what 10% of that is. So that brings me to this much money now. So as you can see, I earned an interest of 9.5. But again, I'm going to be subtracting $15 from that, which means my balance now goes down to 89.5. And again, what you can see is that my withdrawal is taking out all of the interest because remember, I only earned $9.50 in my interest and I'm taking out $15. And I've taken out a little bit of my principal as well. So over time, as you can see, the balance is going down and down and down. So it went from 100 to 95 to 89 to 83 to 76. As you can see, if I started with $100 in my annuity, hopefully by the time, this is where it gets dark, hopefully by the time I'm dead, I have nothing left. I've used up all of my money. Because that's how retirement works. You want to use up all your money by the time that you pass away. And that's it. That's how your retirement works with an annuity. Now, hopefully what you've recognized here is that this works exactly the same way as a reducing balance loan. Reducing balance loan. I've even used the same example as the reducing balance loan. The only difference is that this interest that is being generated is money that I'm earning and that I get to now withdraw to live off. But hopefully you can see that an annuity and a reducing balance loan are kind of the same coin, just different sides of the same coin there. All right, hopefully that made sense. That is an annuity. That's the background information there. Let's now, and again, you don't have to write anything that down. It's just really important that you understand it in your heads. Let's now come back to the notes.